afternoon, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to Art of the Hero with Mike S. Miller and friends. These are my friends. Look at my little friend. Hi, little friend.
Can you get rid of them?
Can I get rid of them? Hi, pet my friends.
Like
yeah.
now.
Like now, get rid of them. All right, bite, 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 bite. Bing. All gone. All gone. Eden didn't like my little friends. She likes me to be friendless and lonely.
Yep.
So today, ladies and gentlemeners. That's weird. This line. Oh, that's part of this shine here. It's kind of an odd little weird thing.
Already starting with the criticism.
I gotta do a commission. In the Cyberfrog. For 7, who paid me an inordinate amount of gold to do this. And by gold, I mean gold.
Plus
where's the gold? The gold.
Heart and some myrrh.
The gold.
Silver.
Let's once again look at the gold that I was paid to draw on this issue of Cyberpunk.
Can I have it?
No, you cannot have it. You cannot have the gold, which is not focusing. Focus on the gold. Look at the eagle soaring majestically to its nest and its other eagle. This is the male eagle and the female eagle, because they're married. They're
Where's
a lovely
the trigender eagle?
There's no trigendered eagles. Eagles know there are only male and female eagles. They're smart like that. Somehow or another, certain people aren't smart enough to realize it. It looks like somebody bit the coin
just to make sure it was real, right?
Goodness, who does that? And on the other side,
SpongeBob.
Lady Liberty walking gloriously
Not
into the future.
Liberty.
Not non-binary Liberty. She is lady. Look, she's got the lady bits. You can see them in the reflective parts.
That's inappropriate.
It's not inappropriate. It's very feminine.
Let me help it.
Oh, take care.
Oh, it's heavy.
Yes, it's an ounce.
Ounces aren't that heavy.
It weighs an ounce, young lady.
You sure?
Young laddie.
Here's the sides.
Yes, it indeed has sides. Don't you have homework to do?
But I don't want to.
I don't care if you don't want to. You've got to. Oh, let's see what's going on. Oh, is Edwin live? He's not still live, is he? No, that's on replay. All right, let's go to my channel. Darn it! Did Edwin do a video? Edwin.
A video on what?
Volume is low. It's because I'm very far away from my microphone. You sure it isn't chocolate? Bite into it. Ah! Isn't that neat? I can go from here and you can see my face. I will not be eating the chocolate. I mean, the golden
Well, now they don't know
bits.
which it is. Is it chocolate?
Gold! Edwin. I kept it simple. Edwin, get in here. Get in here, meaning, hold on, let me set up a thing so you can get in here. It's a Bitcoin. Well, I do accept Bitcoin. You crazy kids and your wacky stuffs. Let's see what I got going on here. Go to Hangouts. Start in a video call. So tomorrow night I will be on Order of the Green Hand, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be on the Order of the Green Hand doing a layout for Clash of Kings. So that will be, I believe, at 6 o'clock my time. So 9 o'clock This is the only legal remedy left for those targeted to be fodder for super chats. Is this what I was not paying attention to today? Bing bong, paste. I don't even know. I didn't even wait to see if Edwin said he would come in or not. I just sent him an invite. So
I have to wait until all the water evaporates, right?
all the water evaporates, and then take it off the heat.
Make sure to shuffle it around a little bit so it doesn't stick in the same place.
No, you want it to stick until it just
No.
golden browns a little wee bit.
No, it golden browns without it sticking.
I think I've been making gyoza.
I think I've watched Bachan make gyoza
Think
even tonight.
I've been making gyoza
Who makes
a little
gyoza better, you or
longer.
Bachan, okay?
Obviously, I do. Ha. Yeah. JJ Kirby just finally got back to me. Ugh, these guys impossible to get a hold of. All right. Now I'm trying to move things around so that I can actually read the chat. I need to read the chat. The chat. Oh, I don't even need... Well... Did you decide what D&Q is going to be for this week? Can you close that door? I don't want to listen to his guitar playing. Yeah. This week on Drawn and Quartered.
Redesigning Captain Marvel.
Dadgummit! Let me do my announcements. Sheesh. She's the worst, I tell yas. Yes, we will be redesigning Captain Marvel. Oh man, poor guy. Look at that. 7 didn't even get a perfect copy. Man.
What?
I wish I had another copy I could give him that was in better shape.
Ooh. How do you know it didn't happen?
Because I took it right off my desk and I put it right in that little spot right there. It hasn't... Nobody's touched it since. I don't smell that bad. Garbage Man D&Q for Aaron next week then. I don't know. Sharia approved Captain Marvel costumes. I get the strange feeling they will not be.
That's your challenge though. You have to make it Sharia.
I have to make it Sharia approved?
Yeah.
No, because I am not a Shariaist. Shariah Twain. I can do Shania Twain approved. Get it?
Next week, do Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli. Alright, so I would say she at some point. Well, maybe. Gosh, this is... I mean, I don't want to complain, but see what happens when your cover stock is this thick? Just opening it. It's not even that I opened it. It would look like that while I was opening it. It's...
Right. No,
It is. It is. This is exactly as it was sent to me, and I'm sure 7 didn't beat it up. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Right in those cracks. I don't know. It's just kind of weird.
you should put your signature over Ethan's.
But that's all right. No. I'm glad he signed it down here on this one, though, because it leaves me all this room to work on it. So, what's happening? I am doing a commission for 7, who paid me half an ounce of gold to scribble all over this Cyberfrog Blood Honey cover.
You should just scribble.
What's happening? Do they all look like that? I don't know. This is the first. Paper cover stock one I've opened. The other one I had was the chromium cover, and the chromium cover seemed like pretty good. I mean, it was yeah. I don't think there was any problems with the chromium cover one, but this paper stock is just super thick. This is like the kind of thickness you'd see on a trade paperback, probably. I don't know. That's. I don't know if you guys can tell. Probably not. That's thick. It's thick. Hello, Edwin.
Hey, what's going on, man? Oh, I can't see what you're streaming. I will have to go to the
You will unfortunately have to. Oh no! What? I can share my screen. Can I share application window? There, I can share my application window and then turn studio mode off. Actually, let me drop you into here before I turn studio mode. Alright. Hang out. Shrink it down.
Oh, this is the commission for 7.
That
Ooh.
is correct. That is correct. Alright, let me put you there. Remove me. Oops, that's not the right one. Oh, not the 1080. Where's the crap camera? There it is.
Now I still see someone saying to turn your mic up. I am hearing Mike very well in the Hangout. Make sure you're live because I know he was having some sound issues earlier.
There you go. Now I can turn studio mode off, and you're there. I'm there. We're all there, and you can see what I have on screen.
Full Redneck Gaming says, Mike, you aren't quite as loud as normal, so I had to turn you up. But now Edwin is shaking my house
Okay,
like the voice of God.
I can equalify these. Hold on a second. Let me open this. Can I not open? Oh, there we go. So give me a test. Give me a test.
Yeah, let us know in the audience.
No, you. Just give me a test.
Test. Normal.
Test. All right, that should be about equal.
Okay.
Equalizers.
All right. Fancy smancy. Look at that.
What's
a
up?
boomer operating OBS. Take that.
I got you. We're good. All right. Where is my instructions on this piece? I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I just need specific instructions.
Now Edwin sounds like he's in a barrel. Oh no. All right. Let me make sure I'm operating off the right mic. Boy.
I know. These guys are picky. Jeez.
Yeah, you try to, let's see. Yeah, I'm coming from the right mic. I've got it positioned correctly.
I'm using the right mic as well, so stop complaining. I just don't have my mic up that close. I don't know, yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah, I saw you earlier fondling that gold.
Gold fondle.
Oh, echo, hang on. Let me turn on the stream. Let me hear this for myself. Let's see. Unmute.
It's whatever Mike did. Edwin in a Barrel from 1953. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah, there's massive reverb.
Well, I might be picking up a lot of gain on the mic. What I can do is, I don't know. Who cares? You deal with it. No, you're getting picked up on my mic. I think that's the problem.
Oh, maybe that's it. I'm coming through twice.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so World War II era Lone Star and Cyberfrog camaraderie, depicting them as wingmen fighting against Nazis.
Lone Star and Cyberfrog.
Or something like Lone Star standing in front of a parked P-51 Mustang, with the plane having a Cyberfrog design and name, and the same plane up in the sky in the background taking out some German planes.
Like Pappy Boyington.
Pappy. Baba Black Sheep.
Yeah.
I named my second cat Pappy.
So my grandfather, before there was the Air Force, there was the Army Air Corps.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather was in the Army Air Corps. He, in World War II, he got 2 bronze medals with V devices for valor. But one of them came because a plane had crashed into a tree. While my grandfather was getting shot at, he pulled parts out of that plane and put them in another and got it working.
Oh, wow.
So he got he got a bronze medal for that.
Very nice. So, what happened on your show there today, mister?
Do Want me to bring that in here? I just knocked all the dust off my shoulders, off my shoes, and I fixed my face as much as I can fix it.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
I didn't want to bring any darkness to your doorstep, as it will. P Money says no drama. Derek DeFlam says let's not.
Okay.
I tend to agree with them.
All right.
I tend to
Sounds
agree.
like a plan.
Yeah, man. I would rather spend my days talking about all the groovy comic books being made, all the people who come out for draw along with Drawn and Quartered and show us their artistic chops, all the good stuff.
Mm-hmm. We got the goods.
The focus needs to go back to the art.
Yeah. Yep. Did you see Billy Tucci's up over like 20,000, 21,000 something now?
Nice. No, well, like between the two platforms, I think he's closing in on 50.
Yeah. I think he's well over 50. I don't know what he got on Kickstarter. You want to check it out?
Yeah, I will check it out. Checking out the checking outers.
Check it out.
Yeah, I want to start doodling again. I kind of set that aside for a while, but I was really enjoying that. Did I ever show you the Winston Churchill I did?
No, I did not see the Winston Churchill.
Let's see, where's the... I don't know if you'll be able to see it. So just little portraits.
Oh. Wow, that's much better than your drawings of me.
I just enjoy doing little portraits and little caricatures.
Isn't it great to know that the greatest modern leader of Britain was an American? Yeah. Winston Churchill's mother was American.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's why he was such a great leader.
So do I stop when the pan starts turning brown? There's brown stuff on the pan.
All right, we are
Just
looking
let's
for
light
some
it. He's right next to you.
She, Return of the Warrior. All right, on Kickstarter, and so we'll get a cumulative total here. You know, it's funny. I've got a computer here I can take notes on, and I'm reaching for a pen.
That's right.
On Kickstarter, she is 37,358
Wow, so he's at 57,000, 58,000.
with 469 backers. All right. Let's pull it up on the Indiegogos. Indiegogo, where are you going to? Indiegogo. All right, She, Return of the Warrior. 22,000.
Oh, $70,000.
59. He's closing
59.
in on 60. Hang on.
I mean 60.
126.
I bad mathed that real quick.
He'll probably be at 60,000 when we wake up in the morning.
Nice.
With 364 backers.
When did he launch?
I'm guessing about 2 weeks ago. Not quite 2 weeks ago. Because it says 18 days left on Indiegogo. And
I know, but did he launch? I don't remember him being open that long. Did he just do? Is he doing a 3-week campaign?
All right, hang on. I've got the kind open. Let me go to Backer Tracker. Backer Tracker, tracking the backers.
It looks like Rich is cooking.
She, Return of the Warrior, Backer Tracker. He launched on. Let me find the graph. He launched on November 13th.
That's a week ago. 5 days ago.
Wow. Okay, so this is a short campaign.
Yeah.
This is just a 3-week campaign.
Cool.
Pretty good, man.
I am excited for him.
Yeah, man. And that is an iconic comic book.
Yeah, I like Billy a lot.
What a great character. All right, let's see how Rich is doing. Richie. Let's see.
Billy is not going in demand. Is he mad? Madness.
Madness.
I need another P-51 Mustang reference here because that one's too small.
Iron sights.
One.
Iron sights. All right, I think Richie is now into the
No, I
third.
waited for the water to dissolve. And it just stuck all along.
Did you scrape under them?
Yeah, and they stuck, feel like attached to it.
Maybe you should have shuffled them around like Eden said.
Don't wait for the water to dissolve.
No, you do wait for the water to dissolve. Kids don't know how to make gyoza.
Oh, yeah?
It's not rocket science.
All right, let's see. Iron sights. This is now day 3 of the campaign, I believe. He is at 39,163 with 850 backers.
Not too shabby. Where was he last time?
Yeah, I'm pulling that up now. Let's see. I think he's ahead on money, but he's slightly behind on backers, but not by much. Not by much. All right. According to Backer Tracker, at the end of day 2, back on July 2nd, 2018, he was at 31,345. At the end of day 2, he's about $8,000 ahead. All right. Now let's look at daily backers. He had more backers on day 1 this time.
Right? Well, yeah, it's a second. Well, no, that's his third, fourth campaign.
This is 5th campaign.
5th campaign. Yeah, so it's going to front load.
On the original one, he had 549 backers the first day, and 296 backers the second day, and that gave him a 2-day total of 845 backers. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works, though.
Oh no, he's right on par, man. He's at 850 backers. It's just that most of those backers happened the first day. But I think that's what happens with once people are mature creators on a platform where they've had multiple campaigns and people know what to expect. I think more of it is front loaded.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, dude, look how far did I get in my first day? It was like crazy. I mean, on this last campaign, not this last campaign, the the second issue. This last campaign, it is what it is. It's a reprint campaign, so I was never expecting it to do gangbusters.
Yeah. All right, let me catch you up with some chants because.
All right, Artie Bear, if you want to come in, let me know. Kevin Ryan, I heard you. I saw your chat. Yes, thank you. I did notice that in the other one.
All right, Dennis Peruge wants to let us know that hashtag Fartgate is dominating Twitter.
I don't know what that is.
My wife was showing me a video of it. It looks like a journalist is farting while he's making a report. I don't know if it's real or if it's edited.
Are you serious? It's got to be a joke.
P Money says, Edwin, can we get a Theme G update?
Yeah, absolutely. I paid for shipping it from LA to here today. I sent all the UPS or the Amazon labels to the printer so that they could take those in to UPS, and so I think they're coming tomorrow, but I haven't got a confirmation on that. If not tomorrow, then I don't know, soon, because I already paid them, so it's only 2 hours away. Freaking $600. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. But
ridiculous, dude.
you would have spent $400 renting a rental truck and then spending half the day driving there and back.
I know, but it's stupid.
All right, Fan Advocacy Network says, will Edwin be getting Age of Empires 4? Heck yeah. Did you see the previews for that?
I did not.
Dude.
Really?
That looks sick.
Oh, you're going to make me do this, aren't you?
Hang on a second. I'll go find it. Keep trucking. I'll go find it.
Well, what are you going to do? Share it on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Age of Empires 4, there was a... Yeah. All right, here we go.
Well, now I have to blow your
Where's your
screen up.
stupid previews for stupid stuff? Get off my... All right, let's see.
What is that? I'm even clicking. Oh, it's Garbage Man.
All right.
Hold on.
Let me share my screen. Sharing my screen. Where did I put the crazy hangout? You. Excuse me.
God bless you, lad.
All right. Here we go. You ready? I thought this was cutscenes, but they swear up and down that this is. Oh man, I'm allergic to you, mate. They swear up and down this is gameplay. You ready?
Yep.
Get out of here.
Full screen it. Dude, that's gonna take so much processing power.
Oh, dude, it looks so good, though.
No way.
You just need to do a couple of good
You can
commissions.
angle your walls any way you want.
They're saying that is actual gameplay.
Fog of War. Dude, Trebs. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
Yeah. See, they're saying, look at it. They're saying this is, and that's pretty good. It is sick, Mike. It is sick.
That's pretty epic. That's pretty epic.
Yeah, if that's actual gameplay, that's super duper epic. Whoa! Getting drug around. Stuff is
Dragged
happening.
around. That's right, I'm dragging you around. You got a problem with that, mister? Come on, get back.
That looks nuts, though. So, Fan Advocacy Network, heck yeah. That's probably a year or two off, though.
Is it really?
Yeah, I've got plenty of time.
Okay.
Of time to come up with a strategy to learn how to beat Elijah in the meantime. Or come up with a collective strategy to not get schooled when we play randos.
Oh my gosh, man.
Let's see what else we missed. All right, Art said yes. Richie's on fire.
Art said yes.
Did he say yes?
Is that what you said?
No. He was saying somebody was on fire.
Oh.
All right. Ninja Comics 33 says, Edwin, how long until Lone Star? And here I think he means, how long until Solo the Soldier and Monster Hunt goes to print? Monster Hunt is completely drawn. Is it completely colored?
No, it's not completely colored yet. I'm supposed to be getting pages in this week, so.
All right. And then Lone Star is completely pinned and inked.
And I think I don't know how many pages I have colored, but yeah, it's not. It needs to be done. It needs to be colored as well. It's different colors. I mean, it's the same colorist. So
yeah,
it is the colorist we are waiting on.
And you've got to you need to give that script another pass, at least the dialogue and such, another pass through the editor, right?
Yeah. Well, through me first, then the editor.
Yeah.
It's nice I have it. I've had it done for a while, so I can I can have good fresh eyes on the dialogue if there's some stuff that needs some fixins. It's good to not be too close to.
Jay Hamilton, we were looking at Age of Empires 4. The first time I saw it, I thought it was a cutscene. The producers of the game say, no, that is not a cutscene. That is gameplay.
Pretty sick. Beat Jedi Fallen Order today. Good game. Easily on par with 2000's Star Wars games.
Oh, here's a good question from Dennis Peruch. He says, Mike, will the reprint version fix the Texas flag?
I will try to remember that.
I think 7's going to be happy with this.
Well, wait until I'm done.
P Money says Dennis Peruch, yes, he'll make it a Canadian flag. Lone leaf.
No.
Heart of the maple.
Yeah, no.
Leaf star?
Yeah, no.
All he needs is a Labance beer. You could swap out his aviator hat with like a hockey mask, or not a hockey mask, but a hockey helmet.
These are
Leaf
all
star.
terrible ideas. All terrible ideas. So I'm going to be on Order of the Green Hand tomorrow.
Nice. What you guys gonna talk about?
We're going to be. I'm going to be drawing. I'm going to be drawing the next Game of Thrones cover.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Technically not Game of Thrones. Technically it's Clash of Kings, but.
So the prequel got canceled, right?
One of them did, yeah.
The Age of Heroes thing?
I don't know how many things they had going on, but yeah.
You know, I would not mind seeing. You know how the girl sails off into the sunset to go exploring at the end of the show.
Oh, Arya.
I would not mind seeing that.
Arya the Explorer.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be like the old Xena and Hercules kind of thing. You remember that?
I didn't watch those.
Oh. It was good stuff back in the day.
Didn't interest me. So here.
This is obviously not the plane in the flashback.
No. He wanted this. He wanted this plane. He gets this plane. You pay me enough gold, I'll pretty much draw anything.
You could put Spitfire in there.
Well, I think he's trying to
appearance.
Yeah.
That would not be canonical, but
I think he wants this to be about Lone Star and Cyberfrog. Wow, Mike fail. What? Huh?
Jay Hamilton.
Let's see. Why? What did I fail at this time?
Is it about the flag, maybe?
I don't know. That was a long time ago. I don't think that would have been.
848. Maybe it was in relation to not watching Xena. Maybe
probably.
Ninja Comics 33 says, how many comic books, how many covers are you going to do for Lone Star number 3?
I'll probably do 6.
There you go. Jay Hamilton says, yes, that was in relationship to not watching Xena, the Warrior Princess.
Well, sorry. I never found Lucy Lawless to be all that attractive.
Yeah, she had a rather stout jaw, if you will.
Yeah. I think she aged very well though. I really like.
She did.
Yeah,
She did.
she looked great in Battlestar.
And then she was in she was on some Gladiator series. What's that show called? Who was the
American Gladiators.
No. Shoot, it's escaping me now. Scipio.
Spartacus.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know she was on Spartacus.
Yes.
Let me check something real quick. Oh, here I got some texts.
They had her as a ginger.
Oh, really? So she didn't have a soul.
And she was not a
Yeah,
particularly
Bitcoin took a
nice person
hit.
in the. Oh, did it
Yeah.
take a hit?
Yep. Went down to 881.
It is a bit of a.
It's a hit. But that's okay. I'm not in it for day trading, guys. It's all good, baby. Let's see. How am I going to do this? He wanted to also to have planes fighting in the background. It's kind of hard to do with this Cyberfrog garbage tier logo. Maybe I can do it on the back. Except that's not what he asked. Huh. Oh, you're sharing your screen. Oh, Edwin's gone. Something happened to Edwin. Just rub the logo out. I shall white out the logo. Hello, Mr. Boyett. Hello, Martin Hess. Is Art still here, or did he just do a hit and run? There's Edwin.
Hey, sorry about that. The window got a little funky.
Oh, yeah?
A little funkadelic.
Getting kind of funky.
Sit up here. I just realized I'm slouching. And I have some good posture.
Let's see. Why is this screen doing this weird stuff? Theater mode, mini player. Alright.
Let's see. Jay Hamilton says Lucy Lawless also voiced Wonder Woman in some animated movies.
Oh, really?
That's kind of cool. Victor Rodriguez says Art of the Hero is an awful channel name.
Okay. Opinion duly noted.
Duly noted.
So you hit the subreddit today at all?
No, I should check in and see how it's doing. Well, actually, I did. I think I approved a post for something. Let's see, Reddit. Comics culture. Let's go there.
We are, ladies and gentlemen, on Comics Culture on Reddit, if you want to swing on by.
Yeah, I'll drop the... Oh, we're almost at 300 members. That is cool.
Yeah, we got a good grip of them from Steven Crowder, so...
Oh, very cool. And there are a gazillion comic book fans on Reddit.
And only a half a gazillion of them are SJWs.
All right, Ninja Comics 33 says, Mike, get on Lone Star 3 already. Gotta do some writing.
I know. Give me a slight moment, please. I have much to do. Trying to get the Meg and all that stuff out of my hair. Prep, get everything done for Lone Star 2, like production-wise, so I can get it printed, and I want to try to get that fulfilled by the end of December. And then I have scripts to write for other books too. So
Yeah. What are you guys going to do for Thanksgiving? You going to go to your mom's, or is your mom going to come over to your house?
I don't know yet. I don't know, man.
Last couple of years, we've live streamed our Thanksgiving on Facebook and YouTube, so like we can kind of have Thanksgiving with all our family. Because by the time we start getting to some of that stuff, you know, everybody in the mainland has finished eating and such.
Right.
Kind of fun. I think last year I sat down and while we were waiting on stuff to cook, I sat down and read Mark Twain. Mark Twain, Tom Sawyer for a good little bit. I might do that again. It was kind of fun.
Nice. Guess I guess he wants me to do Lone Star's. Wait, what did he say? Hold on a second. WW2 era Lone Star. Okay, so he probably wants the World War II era Lone Star costume. Shoot. Which is confusing me because he... Alright.
Gotta make it happen. Let's see. Captain Hilt says, Ed, can you ask Mike if he ordered the Lone Star original art card blanks?
Dang it. No, I did complain about it today, though. During my show, I was like, I saw the note that I had right here. I'm like, no more thing.
All right. Kevin Ryan has some suggestions for the title of Lone Star 3. He says War of the Wicker. I appreciate that. Ray, he also says Wicker Gone Wild. Oh, okay. Like Girls Gone Wild, Wicker Gone Wild. I've got another one for you then. This one's inspired by Ray Bradbury. Something wicker this way.
Oh, brother.
Captain Hill
very
says,
imaginative, though.
Captain Hill says, I'll keep reminding you.
Good. Please do. Please do.
Always something there to remind you.
Always something there to... You know, there's a guy who changed the lettering, but I don't think he ever sent me the high-res version. I liked what he did, but I guess I can just do it. I can copy it on mine.
Oh, I see you shared out the video that was made. That is cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. That promo video. Very, very nice. Oh, can we announce the topic for Drone and Quarter?
Yes, Eden already did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. But you can do it again.
So, Wednesday on Drawn and Quartered, it is going to be redesigning Captain Marvel. Redesigning Captain Marvel.
Not Shazam, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Carol Danvers. Presumably, and not Marvel.
No.
So, if you're drawing along with us, you can make her fantastic. You can make her even worse. It's up to you. If you make her even worse, make her spectacularly worse. So if you're gonna go bad, don't go just a little bad.
Go wrong.
Everett Todd says, is Pablo going to be in the rotation? I think he's talking about Pablo now.
I asked him. Pablo can't make it on Wednesday. I can't remember what his reason was. I could look it up.
Yeah, would love to have Pablo on Sunday.
Yeah, he says he is too busy. He's got a ton of work to do, but he will be in the, he said he'll be in the chat.
Captain Hilt says to draw Marvel as Chun-Li. Auction gold. Put her at Captain Marvel with a skirt. That'd be interesting.
Why not? I mean, that little drapey thing
is
cool. Pretty skirt-like.
Victor Rodriguez is gaining popularity by sharing your art on Instagram. He says, Mike, I'm getting a pinch of like on Instagram by uploading your art.
Oh,
The
thank
Chun-Li and Mario piece.
fantastic. Make sure you send them my way. um,
Kevin Ryan says, I see a Wednesday night drawn and quartered train wreck, which means it will be absolutely the same as it always is.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Muerte! What's up, bruh?
Hey, Mr. Annunciata.
Hey, Mr. Nunciata.
Chino Comics says he's going to draw a cheesecake Captain Marvel. Yeah, he can draw some cheesecake. Chino's got some nice silhouettes.
Cheesecake is delicious.
Or did I say Chino Comics has got some nice silhouettes?
Mm.
I think I called him Cheesecake Comics. Chino, you've got to change your name now to Cheesecake Comics.
Mm?
Ooh, there's Armoron. Armoron's got some nice silhouettes too.
He he, says. He. No. Comics Bear. I don't know. I'm looking for this page so I can. There it is.
And by the way, if any of you guys haven't joined us yet, pretty consistently now on Saturdays, we've been getting in a game or two of Age of Empires.
That's right.
But you got to get the definitive edition. Some of them we stream, sometimes we don't stream, but we've had a fun time every time. Even when we got schooled by those randos online. we gotta get us a strategy though if we're gonna play randos again.
So wrecked. That was embarrassing. I was embarrassed for you.
Oh, I got hemmed up, man. I couldn't do anything.
I got wrecked.
Yeah. Armoron says, I really suck at competitive AoE. I'm too slow. All right, man, we got all kinds of questions tonight. That's cool. Ninja Comics 33. Ninja. He's, he was so stealthy, I almost didn't see his comment. But he says, can you ask Mike if he'd consider signing trading cards as an add-on perk in future campaigns?
Yeah, sure. I feel like... yeah, I guess.
All right, we got more stuff, more questions. The Comics Bear says, Honor the Hero with Mike S. Miller. Just got a pencil of Chun-Li from Street Fighter sold on November 8th, Friday night auctions by Matt Weldon. Would you consider inking it?
I would consider inking it depending on my schedule. Actually, it'd be a lot of fun. Except for I wouldn't be able to ink the original because he draws it on paper.
You'd have to scan it in Inca.
Yeah.
A copy. Everett Todd says, so when is the origin of the Lone Star Ashcan coming out?
Not happening.
Yeah. Now, in the reprint, there is a Brando origin story.
This is true.
But the origin of Lone Star is going to play out over the course of the...
Well, I don't have it... There's a version of his origin story in issue 2.
Right.
But it's not what actually happened, it's what history recorded happened. Right. Sort of. It's one way to put it. So yeah, there is time for me to do someday an actual Lone Star. Although it might be more fun to do it as the Iron Cross origin story. And then have Lone Star play into it.
You got to hold that off for a while, though. You can't do. You shouldn't do Iron Cross's origin until you have Godsword and primo running.
Anatomic Family.
Yeah, Anatomic Family. Yeah. You gotta say that because that's because everybody's eyes are gonna pop. The origin of the Iron Cross is essentially going to be like an event comic book, and I understand that each of these is like a major milestone comic book, but even more so the origin of the Iron Cross, because that explains that has like cosmological repercussions.
This is true.
Let's see. Victor says, "Who is this cover for? I don't get it. Why does it say Cyberfrog?" All right. So this was seven. Actually paid Mike a gold coin to do a commission inside this comic book, like real gold.
Actually, this is only half of it. The other half was that Lone Star cover.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man.
All right, so Chino Comics has some questions here. And so we don't want to spoil anything. I read Heart of the Hero for the first time yesterday. I was wondering what the origin story of Lone Star was. Also interested in the structure of the Unknown Soldier program. All right, so this information would only be spoilers if you haven't read Lone Star, and I'll be very gentle. And I'm only going to stick to what's in the comic book itself. So you get that every single one of the Unknown Soldiers was a soldier, and there's kind of a giveaway there. Let me open up my PDF version because I want to make sure I'm not saying something I know from another source. And then there was also, in some of the promo images for the campaigns, there's also a little bit of information if you go ferret it out. All right. So in the opening monologue with the pigeon, hopefully you pick up that he is kind of a man out of time. And if you didn't pick up on it there, when you go into their little safe house, it shows the name, the code name for everyone, their real name, and if you'll notice, it shows a killed in action date for every person. And Lone Star is the oldest, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You keep going. They're talking about their missions. You see Brando here. Brando and Lone Star having a conversation. He says, "No one retires from this job." Then you see a flashback, right? And you should understand that this is a flashback from the sepia tones on this imagery, right?
And the framing.
And the framing. It has, it kind of has like a almost a clouded framing kind of, which there's clouds anyway, but it kind of dissolves. And then hopefully you noticed in the image where someone is punching through one of the jet crafts there, that it looks like a person that Mike has described as the Iron Cross, because that is the Iron Cross.
Spoilers.
I mean, there's enough public information there. All right. Now you're given another piece of information about a third of the way through the book. There is a blue screen TV on the monitor. It's labeled as Dr. Livingston, and it says command. And you can look up who Dr. Livingston was historically.
He says, "Yeah, I got that. I meant, are the Unknown Soldiers a government or private organization? Does the president know about them? Who is Commander Livingston?" It's Dr. Livingston.
Dr. Livingston.
I don't want to give away too much, but yes, it is governmentally funded. Who knows about them? I suppose the president would know. It was started by Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah. And so my idea, which I'm still trying to sell Mike on, is to actually write in some of the Rough Riders, Teddy Roosevelt's Rough Riders, as early kind of support staff for Lone Star and the Unknown Soldiers.
Yeah, that's kind of how it plays into Six Gun Samurai, if it ever gets written.
And when I wrote Blood in the Jungle, I actually had two characters with Dr. Livingston, who were essentially the descendants of some of the Rough Riders. Right, the comics bear ask a good question, and you're not going to get a straight answer. But good catch. Good catch. That is a seed that will pay off in the future. He says, who is the guy chopping wood at the top of the mountain?
That's Seed Man.
But you will remember this day when we get to that point.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, shoot, that was cool.
Yeah. There's another Seed scene in the second issue. So.
Derek DeFlam says a Teddy Roosevelt one-off would be lit. I agree. You could do something with Teddy and Dr. Livingston, and that would be super cool.
But that would be Six Gun Samurai 2.
Yeah.
I mean, no spoilers or anything, but that's kind of the Six Gun Samurai 2 story.
So yeah, some fun stuff. Well, Mr. Miller, it is 9:15 here, so I am going to have to say good night, sir, because I am up in about 6.5 hours.
All right, Money. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely, and that is looking good. I think Seven's going to be very happy with this.
Well, I hope so. He paid me a lot of gold for it.
Yes, he did. You should show that coin again. Is it handy? Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man. I'll just leave that right here. Nice.
Mike Starr, Heart of the Leprechaun. All right.
Don't touch me, gold.
All right, and again, one more time, and I'll make sure to put a post up soon. But Drawn and Quartered is going to be redesign Captain Marvel.
That's right.
So go ahead and start cleaning them out. I know you guys are going to make them beautiful. All right, everyone have a great night.
Night, brother. What about that preview from Lone Star #1? Is that another project? Hold on a second. Oh, you mean Atomic Family? Yeah, that's another project. That is called Atomic Family. What am I trying to blank out here? Hang on. Alright, close that. Whoops. Crap camera up here. Lone Star right there. Bing! Transition. And take it off of studio mode. Ha ha ha. I don't think I would be taller if I were a wee leprechaun. Thank you very much, though. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play that song for me. What year is your gold coin? Roman numerals or numbers? Roman numerals, I think it's 2019. Yep, it's a newbie. Oh, you can see it. Gotta block that. Focus, you. I'm not giving it anything else to focus on. Why isn't it focusing? There we go. Alright, you can see the numbers right there. If you get a good enough camera, or a good enough resolution there. MCMLXXXIX. I believe that's 2019, right? Or is that 19? No. I don't know. Is that 2019 or is that 1999? Or 89? I don't know. 1989, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's too many letters to be 2009. Can you peel it to see the chocolate? That sound like chocolate to you, mister? That ain't no chocolate. I got ripped off. I wanted some chocolate. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, where'd my glasses go? I need to see the details of my drawing. Filthy. Filthy! Godparents, filthy! 1989. Thank you, Martin Hess. Thank you very much. Can you... No, it did not come with a certificate of authenticity. But then, neither does my drawing. Uh-oh, what happened here? Hey, Mr. Tambourine. Not too much crap on my desk. And there's too much crap on my quill. Judas was paid 30 of silver, not 1 of gold. I know, he totally got ripped off. I'm turning into an orange lantern. Which one is the orange? What do? They drink a lot of orange juice. They started using regular years versus numerals in 92. Huh. I don't know, man. This is my first gold coin. So excited. Oh, is that? Yeah, looks like it's treating it all right. Ooh, maybe not. I might have to use markers on this paper. Might have to use markers. We'll see in a second. Might not like getting wet. Fleas basically coveted everything. He was too greedy to use his powers. Mike's channel is like Chick-fil-A. Salty and closed on Sunday. Chick-fil-A is not salty. You think Chick-fil-A is salty? Oh, brother. Come on, give me a tip, you stupid quill. Ooh, Elijah got his first jury summons today. I got my first one at 18 too. I ended up being the foreman on my jury at 18 years old because nobody else wanted to be foreman. I got us out of there in no time. It's a hung jury. And I'm like, nah, I don't think anybody's going to change their mind. Use crayons for the coloring. Oh, this isn't going to be colored. Oh, I should use a marker for, or a... Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play that song for me. Although 7 did say I didn't necessarily have to do this on a live stream. Jury summons. One of my employees has jury duty for a full month. Oof. So who watched Nerds tonight? Nerds all around table. I thought that was a fun episode. But man, that thing just pulled together at the very last second. I was like, I don't know. I don't have time to be every week just like hunting down people to come on the show, because I'm always trying to get like extra cool people to be on that one. And then at the last minute, I messaged Dave Dorman's wife. I'm like, is Dave busy? Say nope. I'm also Facebook friends with Scott Baio's wife, but I don't think she's going to be able to get him on my show. That would be pretty cool, though. Maybe I should ask, just for the hell of it. I think having Garrett there is probably motivates some people to come on. Scott Baio a nerd? Probably not. That's a good point. That's a good point. Well, then I shouldn't try to get Ray Park on either, huh? Mr. Dorman is a national treasure. Yeah. Yeah, guys, please do help promote that show out. You know, we've got some shows. I think we're like 6 episodes in. You know, we've had some pretty good, pretty heavy hitters on there. We need to keep growing that show and using the show to get bigger people on the show. You know? The bigger the people we get, the bigger the show becomes. Then the bigger the people we get, then the bigger the show becomes. Then the bigger the people we get, then the bigger the show becomes. You remember, anybody old enough to remember that cocaine commercial? I do coke so I can work more, so I can make more money, so I can do more coke, so I can work more, so I can make more money, so I can do more coke, so I can work more, so I can make more money, so I can do more coke. Don't do drugs, kids.
Where'd Edwin go?
Edwin had to go. It was time.
Can you help me with my homework?
Can I help you with your homework? I'm working right
now. Do you
now.
think that it's the church's job to address poverty? Or do you think it's the government's job?
Unfortunately, the government has taken over that job, but it should be.
It's just asking, do you think?
No, I think it's the church's job to address poverty.
Me too. What a coincidence. Me too.
But not through the government. No. You do your own homework. You're making me cheat. Get Doomcock DVD on Nerds of the Roundtable. I don't know him. Gerald from Louder with Crowder would be cool to have on God Squad. I'm not sure if he's a nerd though. Yeah, I don't know. I follow him on Twitter, but I don't know what he's doing nowadays. Spiritual poverty or economic poverty? Oh, yes. You mean like those who are poor in spirit? They shall inherit the kingdom of God.
Those who make poverty threshold. Let's see.
Real world poverty threshold or America poverty threshold? There's no poverty in America. Not by real world standards. America's like just not a real world. It's like a dream. It's just a dream. Doomcock is usually on with Nerdrotic. He is pretty cool. Well, again, you know, you can't just ask people you don't know to be on your show randomly. I mean, technically you can, but I don't know. I feel weird doing it. I feel a little weird doing that. I do believe I gave him a smaller symbol on his forehead for his World War II costume. Poverty in America equals basic cable. I gotta cancel my cable. Darn it, that's another thing I forgot to do today. Ugh. Ugh. This is why Crowder hired a booker. I know. I can't afford to hire a booker, though. Although, if I did, I know who I would hire. My friend Jenny Lopez. She used to work at Universal. Was it Universal or Paramount? I can't remember.
Are there any Violent Femmes songs? Other ones like Good Feeling? Or do they all just sound like he sniffed cocaine right before recording it?
Check the second album.
Okay. Why'd you dump them right after they became Christian?
I didn't dump them. I listened to their second album. Crowder's booker is his father. Oh. His makeup person is his mom. Mike DVD is nearing 100K and he's a good guy. On with Jeremy and Gary lots. I don't know him. I don't understand this. Like, I don't get why you don't get that. I don't know him. I don't just call people out of the blue I don't know. Hey, dude, come on my show. Do I know you? No? Come on my show anyways. Some lines are just so much easier if you use a marker. There need to be a house party to have the nerd tubers mingle and network. I know, right? You would have to admit to being a nerd to come on that show. It's alright. You got Steve Caballero on there. Right? He admitted to his nerddom. Nerditude. Alright, the dark part down here. Oh, I keep saying that. What if you're a geek? That's okay. You can be a dork, a spaz, a geek, whatever. If they call you a dork, a spaz, or a geek, stand up and be proud. Don't be meek. The time is coming, mark my words. The time will come for Revenge of the Nerds. And it did, didn't it? Nerds. That's a bright keyboard. Nerd plus geek equals Gurk. Gurk. What bright keyboard are you talking about? Is there a keyboard in here? Oh, can you see Eden's? Oh, they can see your keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, yeah. Not like that. Man, I really need a camera so you can see like me inking a little closer up. I'm gonna do that. I think I have a clue. Hold on a second. I might be able to make that happen. I'm gonna have to do it. Let me go to, where is it? Twitter. And test. Whoa, okay. Alright, that's probably not gonna. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Oh. Test. There we go. Here we go. Let me try this. Test failed. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? There we go. Of course, that's the back of my hand. Darn it.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to put this camera so you can see what I'm doing close up instead of just far, far away. That. Sorry about the throat. Dadgummit. Did it again. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Now I have to turn this back on. I don't know if this is actually going to be any better. Why is it saying screen sharing? Oh, stop screen sharing. So, I don't know. You'll have multiple views and you'll probably hear my microphone. Weird. Is that weird? You guys let me know. Mike is upping the production value. This is my phone right here. And I'm going through Google Hangouts. I could just move that secondary camera down here, but I don't know how well that would work. So much crap on my desk. Let's put this quill. I might have to go to switch to a pen. I hate to do that though. Mike has his school librarian glasses on. Dedicated one, same distance, worse angle. Well, the angle is so you can see the angle of the pen I'm working at instead of, straight up. Is it the same? It's not the same distance though, right? I mean, I can zoom it in. Right? Can't I? I think I can zoom in. Oh, maybe I can't. That's funny. This does have 3 different lenses on it. Oh, you know what? I can zoom this one in, though. Hold on. Right, let me wipe my quill real quick. Look at the distraction you guys are. Your phone camera is crystal clear? Oh, good. 1080p. Configure video. Camera control. Zoom. There. I'm zoomed in. Now, however, what is the focus? Trying to get this focus perfect here. Hold on a second. So stupid, you can't just type in the focus. You have to move this bar. 8. 3. 13. 3. 7. Okay, 0 is not focused. 5. 7. I'm going to try like a 10. That's a 10. How about 9? Oh my gosh, you can't hit the button to change it. That's so stupid. at 10. Alright. Oh. Aperture, iris, pan. Yeah, let's see if I move it right here. Tilt. I want to work right here. Alright. Okay. How's that? Co-host for Mike, Art, Eden, anybody. Sorry, jeez. See, what do you call it? Didn't bother putting this name in the title, because I don't care about trying to gain somebody else's audience, as I just want to entertain my audience. That's what's important to me. Not Maybe Eden can let us proofread her homework. She probably would let you proofread her homework. Hey, you know, guys, if you're bored, you can ask me a question or two that takes me more than 10 seconds to answer. That way, I can talk while I'm drawing. Because at this point, I'm just noodling in details. I don't really have to concentrate terribly much. This is why I endorse piracy. What? Copic pens? Copic pens is not a question. It's a statement, or it's a word with a question mark. Have you watched The Mandalorian? No, I did not. I did not get Disney Plus. And apparently now, I'm glad I didn't, because a bunch of people who did get it got hacked. Where to find a comic book artist? I don't know. I think maybe Instagram? I used to say DeviantArt, but I think that's kind of going the way of the dino. Going the way of the dragon. They'd probably rather I say that, because dragons are cooler. Disney plus getting hacked accounts. Yeah, I'll pass. ArtStation has a lot of good artists. Oh, ArtStation. What's that? I have not been there. Honestly, I might have to move to Copics, because this paper is not highly conducive to using a quill. Is it easier to see now? What I am doing with my magic quill? Hey, Kevin Sharp's here. I meant joining Disney Plus when I opined that piracy was the safer option. Oh. I want to ask you, what new multiplayer games do you have on Xbox? Aren't you impressed by games like Anthem? How they could look? You're talking to somebody else, right? Q70. Elliot says that Fantasy Island looks good. I haven't seen the preview. Honestly, though, I mean, stop going back to the 70s and 80s for your shows and your movies. Think of something new, you unimaginative morons. I mean, who's going to go see Fantasy Island based on nostalgia? Or who's going to watch it based on nostalgia? You know? You can't bring Ricardo Montalban back. You cannot bring Hervé Villechaize back. So, Kevin Ryan, you're still here, right? Well, as far as nostalgia goes, Joker did pretty good. That wasn't for nostalgia, though. That they didn't bill Joker on nostalgia, you know. I don't think it would have done as well, obviously, if it wasn't a Joker movie, but I think it still would have done well. Still would have gotten some critical acclaim, too. What did you do? Nothing. I was just going to comment that other stream we were both on earlier. Did you find that, I don't know, just kind of hilarious? Like the reaction. Just me showing up changes people's whole countenance. I kind of had to laugh, honestly. Not hilarious. I was more into seeing Billy and Ethan is funny as always. Yeah. I mean, I was there to support Billy. It's the only reason I was watching. But you can't even support Billy without people going a little bonkers. Malcolm McDowell reboot? I don't remember that. Oh, I do vaguely remember that. I kind of worry about what Fantasy Island will be this time around in this modern context. I mean, what are the fantasies they're going to have to put up with? Ahoy the metal. Welcome. Welcome to Fantasy Island. And you know what? I should do the frog first before I do all the other boring stuff. I do not, as I've said, agree with you on everything, but the pylon gets old. You have to admit nothing is in a vacuum. The pylon does get old. Extraordinarily old. And I never ask anyone to agree with me on everything. Cyber Froggy. Need understanding using it to get cool lines. Yeah, that's why I'm doing the multiple angles, Kevin. For guys like you. For guys like you. Kevin, did you ever do any Cyberfrog cards? Not Kevin Ryan, Kevin Sharp. The multi-shot is really neat. Got 3 cameras rolling here, baby. Oof, I don't think that's a clean. I don't think that's going to give me a clean line. There we go. Well, all I can say about that is I'm glad that Billy got the exposure this time. Hey, I do draw, you know. Oh. Do you? Are you trying to learn how to use a quill, Kevin? Because I know the other Kevin is trying to up his game with quill and brush. I don't really have a World War II era version of Cyberfrog, so I'm just going to do regular Cyberfrog on here. Robot frog. He's a robot frog. There we go. Oh, I'm supposed to put the name on here too. Cyberfrog name. Okay, I'll do that across the top. Where's my pen? So. No quills. I get confused as to what end of the pencil to use. I gotta say, I admire how you control that mapping nib. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me see, where's my original? Pixel traded for $2. Boom! Free super chat from YouTube Premium. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Pixel. Oh, cool. Cute. Yeah, if any of you have free super chats from YouTube Premium, then by all means, please send them to me. So this would be under here. Be a little vent right here. We should put the vent here. And then I'm just going to put it up here. Cyberfrog. That should work. Let's see what this other quill's nib is looking like. I got 2 of these, so look at that. Z says my inking style is too choppy and I need practice. Neil Adams gives me a hard time about not drawing enough. I get busy with other stuff. Well, yeah. You see what is accomplished when we work together. Look at this bad a collaboration. I don't know what that means. This bad a collaboration. Is Lone Star giving Cyberfrog the talk to the hand? No. Cyberfrog is a painting on the side of this airplane. So yeah, 7's, if you're talking about people working together and stuff. Oh, thank you, Pixel. Bada, money. Cyberfrog and Lone Star dude. Yeah, that was his desire, was to show that we all do have the same enemies. And I was like, well, if that's what you want for your gold coin, I'll do it. Almost as awesome as Cyberlog versus Clone Star. Cyberlog, eh? I see what you did there. Gosh darn it. Stop that. This is a nice drawing, man. Awesome. What? Stop what? What? Something coming fairly soon, but not from me. I can't say much more. We have to give Billy props for coming up with the term "forget about it." Forget about it. Billy is a really good guy. These two characters mesh nicely. What, Cyberfrog and Lone Star? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Do you know about Jerry Tucci yet? No. What about Jerry Tucci? So Golden Age, Lone Star, and a plane. Yep. In a nutshell. Now Lone Star and Captain Falcon. Can't stop picturing it since it was brought up on Dark Quarter. I know, I thought about it. I don't know if I'd have won though. Because I did with my Mario. I'm surprised they didn't ask for Heather sitting on the wing. I know, as much as he paid me, he could have asked me for anything, man. Kevin Sharp, why are you saying cool? Whoever did the program reversed the names of Jerry Ordway and Billy Tucci, so they both decided to be each other's evil twin. Oh, that old story. That's an old story. That's not new. Yeah, I knew about that from a while ago. I do not know what other shapes would be appropriate here. When you started in comics, was digital coloring already a thing, or were there comics still colored old school? There were still comics colored old school. I started in 92, and Malibu had just kind of started the whole digital coloring revolution. Which, from what I understand, is why Marvel bought them for their coloring house. But not too long after that, then Image started doing all digital coloring, and then eventually everybody in the industry switched over. Yeah, AMA guys, ask me anything. Go for it. Oh, I did not just do that. Look at that. Santa Maria. I just ganked up that wing. I might have to move the wing or white that out. Let me give it another look. Do I move the wing or do I white that out? I could beef up the wing. It does look a little thin. I might still have to do some whiting out though. Bear is headed back into the woods. Until next time. Alright, Bear. I know you have little time to read comics now, but for back when you did read comics, how far back did you go? No, I never read much anything before the 80s. I picked up a little bit of stuff from the 70s probably, but not a lot. I was a child of the age. Of the age that I was. See how I hold the ruler up off the page to keep it from hitting the page while I'm inking. Gives me some safety. A little bit of safety. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. On this, probably just have to freehand it. Nope. Nope. There we go. The freehand part of it. Come on. Learned that the hard way. I have to constantly wipe down my rollers. Yeah, totally. Here goes the freehand. Come on, Quill, don't fail me now. Yeah, freehand. Close enough. Close enough for government work. Hey. I really need a hook for these stupid things. And I'm gonna need templates for those tires. You know what? Let me do those. These. What do you call it? Things. Exhaust ports. Like, you know, on the Death Star, the exhaust port. They have discovered a weakness. Possible weakness. Should we evacuate? Evacuate? In our moment of triumph? Still, we'll never understand why there are only a handful of TIE fighters out there. A fully functional battle station. You should have like 10,000 TIE fighters aboard. I mean, am I right or am I right? Or am I right? You know that dialogue way too well. I just watched it again. Just watched it again. Star Wars #1 is the best, especially with Grand Moff Tarkin lines. Oh man. I'm getting tired. What time is it? 12:11. Oh, that explains why I'm getting tired. It's 12:11. Hold on a second. Ugh. I cannot reach my tools. You know, someday I'm gonna buy some new stencils because these are beat up from the feet up. So I think that is too small. Where's my 0.1? Just some kind of sun girl, oh baby, oh yeah. Your stencil's looking like my roadwear, yeah. A little worse for wear, I'd say. A little worse for wear. Yeah, I don't even know how long I've had these stencils. These have been with me for a long, long time. Oh no, the one I need is busted. Which means I have to turn it around. Oh my baby, some kind of sun girl, yeah. So who's gonna join us on Order of the Green Hand tomorrow night? We're gonna design the next Clash of Kings cover together. Me and their audience. And you guys if you're there. Oh, forgot. Oh, my baby. Oi, tell us about Order of the Green Hand. Order of the Green Hand is a Song of Ice and Fire / Game of Thrones channel. And I will be on there tomorrow night with their Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones fans designing the next cover for Clash of Kings, which is Game of Thrones Part 2. So that is why I will be on Order of the Green Hands. You know what? I should do the rest of this with a marker because I really do think I'm having a hard time with this brush. With this quill. Sounds interesting. Well, I hope to keep it interesting for you. Yeah, this paper is just soft. probably some of the better better paper I've seen on a sketch cover, but you know, they don't make these things out of Bristol board. Just give me some kind of. Oops, I'm done with A Song of Ice and Fire until George finishes. Yeah, I can understand that, I guess. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for the next King Killer Chronicles book. It's kind of annoying. But hey, it's great writing. It is great writing. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Looks nice, says TR French. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Put my pencil there. So yeah, I think I'll just do these with what the heck, I'll use a book quill. I am a glutton for punishment. So
Mama says she won't be back till like 1.
oh really? It's lost writing. What? Who are all these people watching? Get in chat, guys. I don't think he wants to finish. Oh, George? I don't know. I don't know. He's got stories to tell other than Game of Thrones, so I just want him to finish Song of Ice and Fire and get back to writing some Dunk and Egg stories. Ha ha ha. It'd be fun if he does some Dunk and Egg stories and I get the rights to crowdfund them for him. That'd be awesome. No, you don't have to pay me. Just let me have the crowdfunding rights. I'll do a special edition for the crowdfund, and then you'll other company can have their publishing rights after that or whatever. Maybe not even that. Maybe I'll just publish it. Except I don't know if somebody has first right of refusal or not. It might be Random House might have first right of refusal now. I'm continually impressed by the detail also. The hard work is so apparent. Oh, thank you. If you need to see a bunch of pros cobble together a shared high fantasy universe. Yeah. Interesting, Mike. In watching you draw, and Malin and Billy and Ethan, it's how detailed you all are, even compared to old schoolers like Ditko, Kirby, or well, the old schoolers were busting product out to make rent. You know, that is the glorious thing about crowdfunding. Is that if you get paid enough, you can take your sweet time to get everything done the way you'd want to get them done. Like in Injustice, I kind of had to speed through things more often than not to make deadline. But this, man, 7 gave me half an ounce of gold to do this, so I'm gonna take my time on it. Plus, I don't feel the need to rush through anything anymore, except for when I'm on that 2-hour clock on Drawn and Quartered, and then even after that, I noodle around usually with stuff afterwards. This paper keeps popping up, which is bugging me. It'll pay for itself that way. Give the people the room to work to their full potential. Yeah, something the comic book industry really doesn't allow for. Honestly. If I'm being honest with you, they just don't pay enough. So how many of you guys have checked in on the Reddit? Comics culture. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just off screen with that. I can't even see what I'm doing because I have this thing covered up. Yeah, Kevin. It's true. I ever tell you about that time my editor told me I had 2 weeks to finish these 11 pages, and I'm like, he's like, sure you can get them done? I'm like, yeah, sure. You know, I already did the first half of the book, so 2 weeks, 11 pages, not a problem. And he calls me up and he's like, I meant 2 days. I did them anyways. 2 days. 11 pages in 2 days. That was X-Force 92. Not my shining moment. And that was the back in the day when we were still FedExing things to everybody, you know. I think that was 99. Around 99 maybe. Are you coloring that too? No, I'm not coloring this. Miss nos colors. Otherwise, I would have colored it before I started inking it. Most rushed was 7 pages in a weekend on Resident Evil. Resident Evil. That's a rush. It's just not as much of a rush as I had, Kevin. I think this needs some detail. I'm drawing inking off screen. Apologize. Yeah. I could do 11 pages into it. It was just pencils, Kevin. It was just pencils, none of this laborious inking stuff. Your style would work on Dark Minds from Dreamwave. Dreamwave's not around anymore, is it? I think Pat Lee folded that up a while ago, didn't he? I'd be like, you better hope it's all headshots. Nah. Or a little background. Yeah, that's where I chintz is backgrounds usually if I'm in some crazy deadline. Crazy deadlines make backgrounds go bye bye. Yeah, Kevin, confidence is how you throw your lines. Throw a line because you trust it's gonna go there. Otherwise you get shaky. You'll lose it. Nobody's sitting in a wicker chair against a brick wall. No, not today. Oh, thank you, Kevin. You don't have to say stuff like that. God, I'm dirty at the tires a little bit. Look at the detail on that wheel. Oh, stop it. Mike says, it's just pencils, Kevin. Ryan. The same way I'd say, it's only 2 blocks away. It's more like me saying it's only one pit of snakes and crocodiles. Well, pencils for me are a lot faster than inks. So... asked me to do 11 pages of penciled and inked work over 2 days, and you are going to be seeing some very ugly pencils and inks. Although it is funny, my art teacher, or not really my art teacher, he's an art teacher, the guy that I actually listened to his critique, he actually liked those pages that I did, those 11 pages in 2 days. He liked those better than my normal stuff. Because he said I was so loose and energetic on them. Because I was loose and energetic. I was just marveling at the lug nuts details. Not detail, they're just little circles. They just little circles, see? Little bitty circles. No big deal. I'm going to shade this up a bit though. Now, I wish I could tell, really. I gotta kind of have to make this up because I don't really understand the mechanics of this thing right here. So, gonna kind of have to play it and make it up. What's the longest amount of time you have gone without drawing anything? It's called reference, Mike. Yeah, I'm looking at the reference, but I can't read it. I can't understand it. I don't know. Probably my honeymoon. I think that was 2 weeks. Of course, knowing me, I drew something there. It was in Italy. And we went to, where was it? Not Florence. Wherever they keep the David statue. Can't remember the city. Is it Florence? Went to Florence, Milan, Rome. But wherever it was, they had just these phenomenal artists just working on the streets, because there's these wonderful art schools there. They're probably ateliers, and they all get to draw from the Roman busts in the museums, and just these most remarkably talented students, and they're drawing on the sidewalk in chalk for tips. Just the amount of skill these artists had, and they spend all day long working on temporary illustrations. They get washed away in the morning dew. That was amazing. I was like, I want to go to art school here. Shannon-Doherty syndrome, huh? You know, somebody's going to look at this and it's going to make them happy and spark imagination. Isn't that what it's all about? I don't know. I never really thought about that. I guess I don't really... I mean, I draw for other people. I want to make my customer happy. I do enjoy that when a customer looks at something I've done for them and they just say, wow. It's my favorite. My favorite thing is when a customer says, wow. I want to please. I'm a people pleaser, I guess. At heart. Nice 3 camera setup. Who ordered a commission in Cyberfrog comic? Hilarious. 7 did. He paid me in precious metals. 2 precious metals, actually. He also sent me a silver eagle? Or is it it's the gold walking liberty. And then the silver eagle, I believe. You want to see amazing? Times Square, a dozen more old Chinese men all drawing portraits, brilliant, realistic, and quick. No joke. Don't become numb to the magic. Art is so important. I think art is important too. Art shapes culture. So there's a greater importance to it than just, you know, doing a pretty drawing for somebody. But a happy customer is its own delight, I guess. Remember, customer service, very important here. That is why I still, except for on the Meg, I still allowed all those douchebags who refunded me because of all this garbage tier lies and crap. I still refunded them. I didn't have to. It was almost exclusively refunds from campaigns that were already beyond having to be refunded, but I want my customers to be happy, and if my customer doesn't want my book and I force him to take it, that is an unhappy customer, and that just kind of goes against my grain. I know not everybody holds to that same ethic, but whatever. Whatever, I tell ya, whatever. Go to the beat of my own drum, son. Glad not everyone is jaded. Art is one soul, touching another across the time it was created to the time it was experienced, as if no time had passed at all. That's beautiful, Metal. I don't agree with it, but it's beautiful. At least not illustration. I mean, if there's like art that I'm like pouring my guts and soul into, illustration I think is, I don't know. I don't think it's not like doing a painting or something. I don't know. Maybe I just don't give what I do enough credence. Chinese guys. What? Unfortunate about the refunds. It's fickle behavior. Well, it is what it is. You know? And who knows, maybe me being good with my customer service, eventually they'll come to regret bailing on stuff they can no longer get in the future unless they have to pay for a premium on ye old eBay. And then they'll support my later stuff. You're never going to gain a customer by being a jerk to them. Of course, some customers you're never going to gain back anyways. There's this one guy who just keeps nagging me. And I'm like, I will refund you when because he had a refund. It was a particular case. And I'm like, I will refund you when I get my next disbursement. And then he like goes and he posts on my comment section. And I'm like, dude. And so I deleted it. And then he went and he complained to Indiegogo, and I'm like, you know what? Just freaking wait. But I think he's belongs to the old dildo campaign, so you're never gonna make everybody happy. Let the product speak for itself. Well, and be good about, producing it and getting it to people and hope they want the next one. Kind of upset me a little bit is I even had a couple of the early bird guys back out. And I'm like, dude, you can't change your mind about that early bird special. Not the early bird. The actually, I did have one early bird. The First Brigade special. I'm like, you're giving up. Well, whatever. That's just a little crazy to me. The First Brigade special is such a good deal. And I'm like, all right, you want out? You're out. Ain't gonna hold nobody to buying stuff from me they don't want. That doesn't seem right. That is too curved. Have I seen Fallen Order? I only saw one little clip of it where the guy was climbing across an AT-AT. Wish it didn't all go down like that. I quite miss the good old days. Propter Hawk, I wish it didn't all go down like that either. But it did. And I stand on principle, so I gotta do what I gotta do. And wherever the chips fall, God is good. So I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I lost, I don't know exactly how much, but thousands of dollars in refunds because of all the chicanery and the shenanigans and the lies and whatnot. But I still, I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't take what back? I wouldn't pretend to be something that I'm not. I wouldn't pretend to be someone that I'm not for a few $1,000 or $100,000. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't. Some people don't get that we don't make decisions based on the dollar. Not one side is always right 100%. Please stop that. Please stop what? Standing up for myself? Please stop believing that I did the right thing. I mean, not everything I did was the right thing. Fair enough. But the principle on why of why I did what I did. Forgive 70 times 7 when the war is over, and it will be. Kevin, it's got nothing to do with that. I'm never I'm never going back unless I think there has been an actual change, because that's what forgiveness is based on, is on repentance, on change. Now they can change and then fall back or whatever, and that's just backsliding or screwing up, but there has been no repentance. Zero. There has been only shoot, I don't know if I should have picked this part of the angle. Well, let's just say there's been no repentance. Without repentance, there is no forgiveness. I learned that from God. What's up, Ray Thulu? What's with the grin? What's with the happy face? Blue skies are gonna light up. I didn't say the war was over now. There's no war. There's no war. I'm not interested. A war would require me wanting to retake territory or something, and I just don't care about the pond anymore. The pond can have itself. The pond can have itself. Ninja comics, you're funny. Conservative Twitter drama makes the Comic Seed drama looks like Lincoln Douglas debates with idiots defending Nick Fuentes. Who's Nick Fuentes? That's another weird thing. Is like I've been so out of it politically for like the past year. I almost haven't even been paying any attention. I find artists like J. Scott Campbell on Twitter to be pretty cool. They promote their artwork and books, and even if they get some flack from his drawings, e.g., where are her organs? Yeah. The Metal says, it's like the tide is about to go back out. You gonna stay in the tidal pool or swim in the vast ocean? Heading for the ocean, baby. Heading for the ocean. Heading for that great, big, glorious ocean. And the funny thing is, the ocean is not just YouTube, right? YouTube is 2 billion people. But, and there's a ton of crossover, but there's other platforms and other social media out there with a whole lot of users. So, Nick Fuentes, he's Richard Spencer type who tries to talk slick like he isn't. Alright, I have no opinion because I don't know who that person is, so I'm going to go ahead and keep my mouth shut. I don't want to cast aspersions on someone with absolutely no concept of who they are. Spray sunshine all over the place. A lot of his followers have been trying to sabotage Daily Wire. Young American something. And Steven Crowder visits to college. Es no bueno. At Mike, dude, that's not cool to lose that cash. Sorry to hear you had to deal with that nonsense. I know I'm way behind in chat because I type slow. Well, the nice thing is, I didn't have it because it's because I haven't fulfilled Meg yet. They're still holding off a portion of my my money at Indiegogo, which is good because now, even though I don't have to give refunds, I can send a refund by just going and clicking refund. I don't have to like go back to my PayPal account and move money around and do all that kind of stuff to pay people to refund people. If somebody wants a refund from Lone Star 2, then I can just boop, refund. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. So that is nice. So even though it's thousands of dollars, the money that's sitting there waiting for me is so much more than, a few $1,000s that it's really not even going to register. It's more of a nuisance than anything else. And yes, Kevin, we will get you to the point where you say a few $1,000s is a nuisance. Spring, sunshine all over the place. I personally think God brought us all together for a reason. Yeah, it's been a great fellowship with like-minded people. I think I don't want to say I'm building it, but the fellowship that is being built via my channel, it's really something cool, man. It's really something unique in my lifetime. So yeah, I do agree with you. Have you done or read of Kappa? If it goes into effect as currently written, the whole lot of channels, yours included, are going to get destroyed. Now I set mine for growed-ups. Is there something particular I'm not paying attention to? It's entirely possible. I'm really good at not paying attention to stuff. Doesn't matter if you set it for kid. It's really bad, honestly. Well, what are they going to do? Just take down every freaking channel on YouTube? Are they really trying to destroy their own platform? It kind of defeats the purpose of having a platform if you're going to make rules designed to take down everybody that uses it. It's not YouTube, it's the FTC. Oh. Alright, tell me what's wrong with it that my channel will suffer from. Freaking hell, this trash. It is YouTube because YouTube could stop data buying, but it doesn't. FTC come after every channel with potential 42,000 fines in violation. Violation for doing what? Ugh. Gross. Mike came in with his eyelids inside out. I haven't been able to do that since I was a kid. Is that just something kids can do? They want to rig the election by silencing the opposition. Oh, so because I'm a conservative. How did they get that past House and Senate? Oh, it's the FTC. They're unelected bureaucrats. Is that right? Night, TR French. Thanks for being here. Remember, guys, if you got free super chats, feel free to slide them down this way. If you say your content is adult and they find it is kid-friendly, violation. What? So I have to start saying PG-13 swear words all the time? Oh, ass. It's in the Bible, by the way. I'm going to use a pen for this. Ugh, my pen's jacked up. Just a big dot, 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 spray sunshine all over the place. So 2000, who was in charge in 2000? That was still Bill Clinton, right? Which means, well, I guess it depends which. No, 2000. George W. Bush took control in 2001 January. So yeah, Bill Clinton. But that means that Newt was in charge of the House. Who was in charge of the Senate in 2000? Put on a happy face. That's right. That's right. You got it. You got it. Got it. George W. Bush was not in charge in 2000. George W. Bush didn't take control until January 2001. Sounds like my wife is home. They're going to be fining content creators. That's not very nice. Let's hope they start with people who are a little bigger than me. Let's see how this pans out. That's going to be a little stupid. I wonder if it'll hold up in court. What if Trump's just out there pardoning every single time they do something to somebody? You get a pardon, and you get a pardon. It's like Oprah with the pardons. Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Well, if it protects the children, it's supposed to protect them from information gathering, right? Isn't that right? Is that right, or am I right? Or am I right? Sweet shared, what? Oh. Let me give a look-see over here on Twitterland. What the hell? Victor, are you in here? Saying Mike will die and everyone will also fail. Victor seems to think if I'm not part of Comicsgate, then everyone will fail. Wait, what? Is Billy live on Kickstarter at the same time? Are you drawing that plane by memory? No. No. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, look, P-Money liked and shared this video. I'll do it too. I'm just going to share his tweet. Yeah, Age of Empires 4 looks insane. Shows off his gold and his commission. Alright. Back to work, back to work. I may have to quit before I finish this, since my lady is home. Hello. Yeah, I'm just trying to finish this up.
I was trying to call you.
You were?
I called your phone.
Oh, my.
I called Elijah's phone.
Did you call Eden's phone?
Nobody answered. Because I didn't have enough money, and I was trying to call you and tell you that if you could transfer some money into the account. And then the guy's all, how much do you have? And I said $5. He's all, okay. He's all,
For what?
oh, Mexican transfer.
Oh. That's funny.
Yes, I see you guys here all the time. Look how tall he's getting.
Who?
Isaac,
Mm-hmm.
What about Isaac?
you're
Like
getting so
real-
tall.
So you went on
Do you have 2 cameras?
I
stream
have
with
3
Edwin?
3 cameras right now.
Wait, oh my gosh.
I am on
Which is your
Yeah.
phone?
right here.
This one?
Oh, this.
Well, it's the worst quality of all.
They said it's clear on YouTube. Hold on, let me see it. See,
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
here's what I look like.
He's calling everybody's number.
But you got a hold of Elijah, didn't you?
Earlier, and then I called Eden, woke her up. You turn off the ringer and then.
Yeah, it's because it's annoying.
Well, if you don't hear something.
That was my number.
Someone calls, I'm having a heart attack.
I know, right? Oh, it looks like. That was Robin earlier.
See? Annoying.
No.
Spring sunshine all over the place. While content creators are strictly liable for COPPA compliance, third parties are subject to COPPA's requirements. No way. That never occurred to me. Mike is the real Rain Man of comics. What? It will all blow over soon. What were we talking about? No, this this whole division didn't happen because of me. And you can't expect me to just stay and stick it out, because I shall not walk in the ways of the unrighteous, nor stand in the seat, or stand, was it walk, sit, stand? I shall not sit in the seat of the scornful. Oh, walk in the way of sinners. I shall not sit in the seat of the scornful. So, I got to do what's right and true. I gotta be myself that's free. Got to follow a righteous path. I don't know what else to say about that. This is mesmerized. I love machines, love the boilerplate. Mike, some of those thinner illustrative lines make me feel like the artist of Cadillacs and dinosaurs. Yeah, sorry, this quill is not playing nice with me either, so do want to get a good ink. I can tell it's going to be a glop right there. Part of the reason I didn't clean my little inkwell before I put ink in it. Man, I gave her all my cash before she left. What the hell did she spend it on? I don't know what caused this weird rift. I just think it's unfortunate. Oh. That's the hard part. I don't like bringing it up, and so this other weird version of the story keeps getting repeated and told and spread, and ulterior motives are given to me and Edwin, as if we'd need ulterior motives to stand up to degeneracy and dildo memes. I mean, no. It's just an easy, non-drama way to explain it. I don't know if there is one. I guess it's just it's about moral standards, I guess. You know, everyone's welcome to their own moral standards, but when you have moral standards that are strict, or I mean, not necessarily strict in the, you know, in the strictest sense of the word, but if you have moral standards that abide a higher principle, it's very difficult to abide people, and I certainly don't want to associate with people who not only do not share your standards but ridicule your standards. And that's, I guess, the bottom line of where, if you want to boil everything down, I don't want to be associated with certain levels of what I would consider degenerate behavior. And I didn't like it being promoted, propagated, defended, platformed. And used by someone I thought better of. And clearly, my thinking was in error. So, that's what happened. In as innocuous a way of telling as I think I can possibly make it. You have some of the most legit hatching and cross-hatching. It's super tight and you have an eye for where to apply it. Oh, thank you. Well, I try. I always get self-conscious about what I'm doing if someone's actually complimenting me while I'm doing it. Like, crap, now I'm gonna screw up whatever he said. It'll look good. You know who does incredible cross-hatching? He does it with a stinking ballpoint pen. Is Frank Cho. Man, that stuff is amazing. And I know where he's getting it. I know, I've seen the classic illustrators whose style he is emulating. And at times I'm like, man, I'd love to go that route. But I feel like people would think I was copying Frank Cho instead of the people he's copying. But, you know, good artists borrow, great artists steal. That's always been the through line of art. You jinxed. You jinxed by compliments. It's the eye hole of the nib facing you as you hold it. Yeah. Yeah. I have used the back of the back of the nib. Not using it much lately though. I do love drawing. That's the thing. I mean, I enjoyed this whole YouTube thing and all that stuff. I enjoy writing and I enjoy creating universes and coming up with all kinds of cool stuff, but really, just drawing has been artistically my first love my whole life. So I don't put as much effort into my YouTube channel. You know, could I make some excellent videos because I know good storytelling, good editing, and all that fun stuff? Yeah, I mean, hell, I know how to freaking animate, or at least I've done it before, and it's, you know, did you guys know that I did the animation on the 2D Mirror's Edge game? All the animation for the little character, that was all me. It was, Brad Bourne hired me to do all that stuff, and he's the one that told me what program to use and all that stuff. It's like, okay. At first he had just hired me to do some background stuff, and then he's like, can you animate? I'm like, yeah. Used to animate. Who didn't do little flipbook animations, right? Back when you were a kid, grab a little pad of paper and do a flipbook animation. So yeah, when he asked me if I could animate, I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? So he's like, all right, here, I think he bought me Illustrator. And just kind of walked me through it real quick, and then bam, I did the second animation for the Mirror's Edge game. So there's lots of stuff I could do, but my first love is drawing. So War Campaign, don't find anything entertaining about that tranny or the Twitter stuff. I think those guys are good, but I lose interest in a lot of their topics. Tranny or Twitter stuff? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the tranny or Twitter stuff is. Gosh, I kind of want to do his shadow. No, I don't know why I'm still a topic for War Campaign. Of course, I don't know why Tim Lim was a topic for them for a full year. It's just, I mean, what the heck? Can't you find something interesting to talk about? Can you guys not see what I'm doing? I guess you can on the smaller camera. Alright, that's fine. Until a new topic comes along. Wow, memories. I remembered when one of the kid blowing bubble when I was a kid. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Kid blowing bubble. FDC are already walking back their comments to avoid panic or lawsuit. Good. Tiny cyberfrog, how good is that detail? I don't know. Tiny cyberfrog. Probably add a little more detail there too. Alright, let's do these planes in the background. Not going to be very detailed. Oh, you know what I should do? Clouds. Big, billowy, awesome clouds. This is a Luftwaffe plane. Ooh, I should maybe have him be like smoking. He's been hit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll have to pencil it in though first. You mentioned doing flipbooks. I just sparked a memory that I did a flipbook of Charlie Brown type. Oh, okay. You want to see real quick? I wonder if I can just do it on this Hangouts video call. No, I don't think I can. Let me see if I can find. Oh, here it is. Theater mode. Let me share this with you guys. Share screen, application window. Where is it? There it is. This is my animation. I know it's not very big, but and you can't see all the frames. But if you just Google Mirror's Edge 2D game, you'll find it, the gameplay, and you can see all my animations. So yeah, I just did the character, and then Brad Bourne did everything else. How long did that take to make? I don't remember. But, yep. There's a whole game out there if you want to play. I don't know if it's still available to play. Uh-oh. Anyways, enough of that. Enough of that, enough of that. Let's go back to... Oops. Wrong one. Window capture? No? Oh my gosh, how do I get to the right window? No. That's it. That's it. It's window capture 3. Then go back here. There we go. Oh, it's blurry. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, I'm getting tired. My eyes are blurry. So yeah, my whole life hasn't been spent drawing comic books. I did other things. Here and there and there and here. Come on. I was calling you a trans since you said you were a welder, by the way. Just kidding. He was calling you a transmission. Da 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 da. Ding ding ding. Oh man, freaking cat drank all the water out of my inkwell. I mean my, not my inkwell, my water thing. Alright, let me see. Ba 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 ba. Let's do. I feel like I have to do extra clouds and stuff back here. I don't want to put details everywhere, but I don't think I should. This pen is driving me nuts. You like it, Victor? Thank you. Crude humor is one thing, directly interfering with business deals and public libel is another thing altogether. What are you guys talking about right now? Yeah, I'm sorry I got into some of the fray on Twitter today. I just, it's one thing to stay out of Comicsgate business because I just don't care about Comicsgate, but when lies are being spread about Edwin, I just don't find that to be defensible, and I have a very hard time staying quiet about a friend being defamed that way. I'm very curious to watch Edwin's video because I don't know what he said. But, yeah, I wasn't perfectly quiet today. Alright, shall I, because these propellers are supposed to be black, you think I should just do solid blacks on them? It would really make them pop off the screen though, if I don't do them gray. The leader of war campaign tormenting a girl over her missing sister who turned out to be... Oh, yeah. What? No pigeon? No pigeon. Mole's the pity. Alright, let me put some water in this cup. I swear Max drinks all the water in my stinking thing. I don't know, Metal, did you see the stuff that was being said today about Edwin? It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's why I couldn't stay quiet. And you're right, Edwin is the nicest guy. He is the nicest guy. And he is exactly the same guy that he was a year ago, 2 years ago. Well, 2 years ago I didn't know him, but a year ago, he's the same guy he was a year ago. He has the same principles. He makes the same stands. He hasn't changed. And all those people saying he's changed are just lying. They're lying for whatever their own personal reasons are for needing to lie about someone whom they praised for his fortitude and his morality and his whatever piousness. I don't know. I think I was watching a video today or yesterday where he was praised as the best Christian, right? Like, better than all of us. Edwin hasn't changed. There's no difference in that man. And I know him better than anybody else in this, at least on YouTube. I don't know him better than his brother, but I think after the amount of time I've spent with him for this past year, I know him better than anybody else on YouTube. No, it is unfair. It is unwise. It is unjust to paint Edwin with some false brush, accusing him of things that any rational person who's been paying any attention at all would know is just lies. Well, Mike, I can't see the Brightwise are just making things up. Something must have been said, I'm sure, which was misinterpreted. No, they didn't make anything up, Kevin. They didn't. What you're hearing, the Brightwisers never said. But someone else is saying it, and what they're saying is absolutely a lie. I have seen all the correspondence between Edwin and the Brightwisers. Maybe Edwin didn't necessarily have to show me that, but it was just between me and him. And he wanted me to know that none of this stuff... I'm not that I wouldn't trust him if he just told me none of that stuff happened, but he wanted to show me none of that stuff happened. And somebody's lying out there, Kevin, Ryan. And guess who it is? It's not Mitch. It's not Edwin. But it's someone who's talking about that situation. I'll bet you can guess who it is. Anyways, I think I'm done. Let's get a solid zoom out of this thing. Let's see what you guys think. Configure video. Where's the configure video thing? Oh, there it is. All right. Joe K says, you think Edwin is handling the whole war campaign thing completely wrong. Well, that's fine. You're free to think that. Nobody's going to tell you you're wrong. I'm going to close this out too, so I can take this camera off because my phone is getting toasty. Close all. Looks great. Thank you. Thank you. I can't even see it on my screen. And oh yeah. There it is. Oh, you guys can see my top chat now. Let's see. I never got too into Twitter. Good job. It's trash. Backed off Facebook, and I don't miss either, but I'm not running a business. I tend to find in real life there are less lies and more miscommunications, sometimes horrific miscommunications. Well, you have to take into account that's a healthy go-to. I'm not going to disagree with you. That is a healthy go-to attitude to have. But there's got to come a point that with certain people you have to start realizing they miscommunicate a lot. And how much miscommunication can you just let slide before you start thinking, well, this guy has a very loose relationship with the truth. Right? Beautiful art, Mike. Rightly works well in that space with all the blue line graphics about it. Yeah, there you can see the details right up there. Okay, the more he keeps losing it, the more they will meme him. There's no way out in this way. Oh, he doesn't even pay attention to the memes. It's got nothing to do with what's going on today. Honestly, I mean, neither. I think it's been 2 weeks since either of us have said anything about War Campaign or Ethan on a stream or on Twitter. Twitter's been so boring. Because I'm just not partaking in that anymore, and so it doesn't come up on my feed. So I don't think it's that. I think this is about being lied about to the point of defamation. So, I don't know. I'm going to go watch Edwin's video and see what he said after this. Yes, miscommunications. He's compulsive liar with a history of miscommunications. Yeah. The Metal says, Hanlon's razor, without evidence, and all things being equal, assert ignorance over malice. It stops applying once all things aren't equal or presence of evidence. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I don't want to get into too deep into this because I just don't. I don't want to give them fuel for their little bonfires anymore. I don't care about them. I hope they all do well in life without me. But yeah, till then, I still do have this. I did not auction it off on Friday because the auction just seemed to be dying down, and so I have this artist proof set of the metals. I don't know what to do with them. Maybe I'll do them on Friday. I don't know. Just let them hang themselves. Don't give them ammo. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And that's what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. I've just been whatever. I don't care. And honestly, it's been so quiet and boring. I'm just like, this is fantastic. And even though they're freaking stalking me now on Reddit. The wonderful thing about Reddit, I had a couple of these War Campaign goons try to trash me on Reddit on a bigger site. Reddit has rules. Reddit is not Twitter. It's not the Wild West, right? You don't have to fake being something other than a rational human being with your they them garbage, so that you can claim a misgender and have someone acting like a complete SJW. This freaking banning people from Twitter, what they did to Gail Simone, whether you like Gail Simone or not, what kind of garbage tier you misgendered me bullcrap. I'm sorry, I do not approve of that at all. You're messing with somebody's ability to communicate with their fan base, and you think it's funny? Oh, one of the war campaign goons had they, them as their gender, and she was like, he had been harassing her all night, and she was trying to get out of the conversation, so she said something like, dude, I just want to let it drop. So she called him dude, and he reported her for misgendering him, and she got banned. Now the ban, they reviewed the ban and got it unbanned, but it's like, I don't care if that's Mark freaking Wade. That, you don't do that kind of SJW bullcrap to people. It is so, I don't know, juvenile? It's absolutely SJW garbage. And I'm done. I'm done with it. But my point is, they can't do that crap on Reddit because Reddit has rules. And one of the rules the general rule in most Reddits is don't be a douchebag. So when somebody comes in and starts douchebagging on me, I just report them and they disappear. No, they don't disappear from Reddit, right? They disappear from the subreddit, which is fine. I have a subreddit, and my one rule is don't be a douchebag. And if you want to join me on that subreddit, it is Comics Culture. Subreddit r/Comics Culture. Please do join us there. Until then, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs and empty tables, where my friends will draw no more. I can't hit that note. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thanks.